Welcome to Everyone Has a Story, the podcast that dives deep into the unique stories that make us who we are and where stories come to life and voices find their place. Because no matter who you are, where you've been, or what you've been faced, your story matters and it deserves to be heard. So come along as we explore the tapestry of human experience, one thread at a time. Now here's your host, Leonard Chamblee.
Loyd Henson loved the Lord. He also loved people, and he had a special spiritual gift. He blew the shofar, a horn made from a Kudu antelope. His recent passing reminds me of the time that he blew that horn at the collaboration of the Arts Festival in downtown Little Rock and the River Market. And the night that he blew that horn, nothing short of a miracle happened. Here's the story.
During the collaboration of the arts events, I blow the shofar to invite into that meeting, that particular evening, the presence of the Most High God. And as we know, that's in a pretty busy place in the marketplace. And just the sound of it is so unusual that it gets people's attention and they come to where the shofar is sounding. I became interested in playing the shofar while working as a member in an orchestra and a band in a local church, and we had a teleconference seminar going on, and there were many other churches participating and were linked around the country and possibly other countries. I don't know how far this thing went, but there was an individual that got up and played the shofar, and it really created an air of excitement in that meeting, and there was a high expectancy of the moving of the Holy Spirit during that conference. And when he did, I determined in my heart I would like to play that. I'm a trumpet player naturally. I play trumpets, and so it just kind of came as a natural fit for me to want to play and to worship God with a shofar horn. I really didn't know much about it at that time. This horn comes from a Kudu. It's an antelope, and it's referred to as the Yemenite priest shofar horn. They do some bending of it. You can see some kudus in pictures today, and we can see them that they have this natural horn of this type, but the tone or the key in which it plays is determined by the length. So you may have one that's shorter, that is a different key. And so I like to show you how it sounds and how it projects when played. And this particular call here is a call to worship. This particular call is the tekiah. Now that was used as the battle cry. Yeah, the shofar takes a tremendous amount of air to blow, and this particular one has a very, very sharp and small mouthpiece. Originally it had, so I took and drilled it out just a little bit, and I put some epoxy around the end of it to make a mouthpiece cushion, which allowed me as a trumpet player to transition between my brass horns and this in worship and in music as I present music and the gift that God put inside me. You know, I played shofar at my sister Sharon Hacker's collaboration of the arts, the very first time that it was presented to the community of Central Arkansas. And as we opened up that service with that shofar horn that night, there was a man that was destitute. And he had parked his car underneath the bridge. He was living in a bridge. This was on the riverfront view. He was living in his car under the bridges or wherever he could. And that night he was destitute, and he had made a determination that he was going to either get up on the bridge and step out in front of traffic or jump off of that bridge. And as we sounded the shofar and he heard that sound, he came to see what was happening. And by the sounding of that horn, it drew him to the presence of God. And he came and gave his heart to Christ that night, saving his life. So I really believe it announces the presence of God every time I blow it. And we've seen healings occur from it, people being healed, people being set free, walls coming down between them and God, as it did at the Battle of Jericho. I believe when the Bible talks about the rapture of the saints, and there will be the trumpet of God, and then we'll be raised to be with Him, I believe this is the horn that's going to sound for that. God moves in sounds and music and light and color, and that's what the collaboration of the art's all about. Is there's different colors, there's dancers and things. So we try to include this within that because it's a natural gift from God, and we want to bring it into our worship. You can't put a price on a human soul. And so I believe that it's doing a lot of good. I think it was reported this last event, past May, that there were 17 or 18 salvations that night. And I think it's doing very good.
Thanks for watching. If you like this podcast, please tell your friends about it and hit the like button. And if you have a story that you'd like to share, drop us a line.